there's so much we could go on and on. And I love everything you just said. So, when you had this rougher upbringing, I had a rough upbringing too. I grew up in my grandparents' garage and whatever. And I see a lot of people that have rough upbringings. What do you think it was that, like, how come some people, they'll have a rough upbringing and they fall into the victim, mentality? And some people have a rough upbringing and, you fast forward 10 or 20 or 30 years down the line and they literally attribute a lot of their success and things that they've accomplished from that very rough upbringing. Like, what's the difference between those two people in your opinion?
Choice.
Wow.
I think it all just goes back to our decisions. I think everything where you are in your life right now, you literally have a choice to view it one of two ways. You can view it that it's the reason why you are where you are and that you're not in that place that you want to be in, that next level, or you can view it exactly why it is and why you have the tools and the power to move forward.
Wow.
I believe that when a circumstance happens to us, because I've looked back at this often and thought, what is the difference? There's nothing about you or I that's special or unique. Like, what is the difference maker that chose for you to take the next step and to do something with what happened as opposed to not because of what happened? And I think what happens is when a circumstance happens in your life, it's taking that, our subconscious brain is so freaking sharp and quick. It's like you have to purposefully take, I call it the pause. If circumstance happens into your life, whatever that may be, whether it's you're doing or not you're doing, someone does it to you or you make a bad choice, we have one split second to decide how we're going to view this. Are we going to go down the victim spiral that is going to take us to shame, guilt, regret, or are you going to take this into more an empowered path and be able to get power from it, be able to step forward? Because I think that's where all of the purpose and all of the fulfillment in life is really found. It's experiencing the circumstance, and it's the journey that it takes to go through and who you become on the other side. Like, when I look back, if I would have had the perfect situation, if I would have went to the perfect school, had the perfect parents, there is no way that I would be as, like, resilient and persistent and hardcore as I am. And although there's some problems with that too, it also gives you the ability to do a lot of things that most people would have fear. So you can look back at any single thing at any point in your life and you get a choice of how you want to define it.
Yeah.
And it's really that simple.
Wow. I love that. It really is as simple as just a choice, and we have a choice almost every second of the day.
Yeah.
And everything everything that's happening is happening for us and not to us, and I think it's important that we understand that.